Hi, I'm Vinessa Shaw. I'm with the SGI, and I'm so happy to be here today. In 1999, Victory Over Violence was established, a nickname VOV. It was actually in response to the Columbine shootings in Littleton, Colorado. So the youth really wanted to create a new initiative where we could make and create awareness about respecting life and the dignity of life, and how to exactly go by doing that. And the result would be world peace. So this is not an easy thing to do, of course, but the VOV initiative is really about educating oneself about understanding how to, really, from within build an understanding of how to respect one's own life, and thereby doing so can respect the lives of others. So the exhibit is really sharing how we can learn how to do so, and it's a step-by-step process, of course, learning about oneself and understanding through dialogue with others and heart-to-heart dialogue with others how to create peace through this one-to-one interaction. So it isn't an externally mandated sort of thing. It comes from within. And so when you are able to, visit the exhibit today, being able to see that, when we look at each person, with the same eyes of appreciating one's life, we're able to really change humanity for the better. I am really proud to be a part of the SGI, which is a value-creating society which values the Lotus Sutra, which is the teaching of the Buddha. And that teaching really represents exactly what we're sharing today as an organization internationally in 192 countries. But practice the Lotus Sutra, which definitely is reflective of respecting all life, and that people are all equal regardless of their background and regardless of their culture, regardless of their sex or any sort of nationality, and that everyone has the right to become happy and the right to understand their greatest potential. And we call that being a Buddha oneself. So a Buddha is not just someone who exists outside of society. It's someone who exists within the constructs of society and manifesting that potential from within. So for me, that creates the greatest amount of peace in my life, because I'm able to see the Buddha inside of me and the Buddha inside of another person. And so that is what transforms me into someone who can deal with the stresses of society and can really understand, when any sort of thing is a problem or a struggle in my life, I can really see that I have the potential to change it, and that is very empowering. I would definitely say Helen Keller, because she really inspired me when I was younger. Her quote, "Life is a daring adventure, nothing." And I really, I don't know where I would take her out to dinner, perhaps somewhere close by here, so it can be convenient for her. But she really inspired me because of her, all the struggles she had in her life physically, and that she didn't let anything get in her way, and actually, stood up against any sort of prejudice and created her own path in life where not only myself but many people are inspired by her strength and dignity and her ability to look at her life as being an inspiration rather than anything that was a detriment. Well, as an actor, you have the opportunity to become all kinds of people. And what I've learned with my practice of Buddhism is to see everyone in their greatest light and with the highest respect for them. So in embodying a character, if someone is technically deemed evil, the challenge is to see them with seeing them as having any sort of humanity. But I really truly enjoy it because of my background and understanding in my practice, my daily practice, to see anyone and everyone with equal potential. So if someone is behaving in an evil manner, I'm able to see what's practically underneath all of that anger, resentment, lashing out, so to speak, and see, who that person is on the inside. Perhaps, a very wounded person, or a person who never got to achieve their dreams or achieve a healthy relationship or whatever it is. So, for me, that's very enjoyable to be able to see somebody who, in actually the world of film or in the world of, regular daily life, to cast them off as, being hopeless or somebody who you wouldn't ever want to interact with, to actually being able to delve into it and see, well, why does that person behave that way, and what are they missing in their life, and being able to use that and bring out the humanity in that character based upon their ultimate desires that were never fulfilled, and bringing that to light while playing that character. So if you want to get involved with VOV, Victory Over Violence, you can go on Facebook and Twitter, Victory Over Violence, or you can go on to VOV.com and sign your pledge.